Okay, so get the garfish. Always, as when you fillet the garfish, always face the stomach towards you so it's easy to fillet, because if you do it the other way, it's harder. So what you do is you go behind the fin and then you run it along the bone and you go all the way along, nice sharp knife, and then you put it out. Make sure that your table is always dry. If it's not dry, the fish will go slide all over the place. Then you do the second time and you cut across the back, and then you so forth. So and then you put them all together like so. Get another garfish. Same principle. You actually go along the bone gently with a nice sharp knife and lay it on the dry board. Turn the fish over behind the fin, then you run across the bone and so forth. And you do a load of these, and what you do quite a few, then you throw that in the bin. You get another one out the bucket, and again same thing, stomach facing towards you, and then you just gently run along the bone. You can feel the bone, but very gently, and then you turn the fish over, and then you actually do it again. When you've done quite a few of these fish, then you can take the rib cage off. Do you want me to do them next? Yeah. So now what you do is, and this is how you take the rib cage off. Clean your knife, grab your fish, nice dry board, and then you just gently run your knife along and just take the rib cage off.
And so that's finished now,
That's
right?
finished, right? Yeah. And what we do after, we actually wash them and just put in salt water, you can put them on a plate, cook them, or you can freeze them.
And crumb them as well.
Or whatever you like, yeah. So what you do is you just take your bone off like so. No bones on them at all. Then you do all the, take the rib cage off. You don't have to gut them and make a big mess. All you do is actually just fillet them all in one piece with the stomach and everything in them, because everybody washes the stomach and everything. But what you do then, you just go along with, and then you just cut them off so they're all ready to eat like that. We'll wash them after and put them in a plate.
Do one more.
Have a look what that looks like. Now you've finished filleting all the garfish. What you do is actually, when you do go fishing, you always bring back some nice salt water back. So you actually put them in a bucket of salt water to keep them nice and fresh. What happens is a lot of people put their fish in fresh water and it makes them go all soft and gooey. So now what we do is just give it a bit of a quick rinse in the bucket. Generally, they've actually got a little bit of a little rib cage here, a little fin. I generally take the fin off, just so there's no bones in them at all. Not any bones at all in all the fish. I always use just a drainer just to get rid of the excess water. So now that's the complete garfish, totally filleted. Now after we've finished washing them all in the salt water and they're nicely drained, I put them in plate, ready to crumb or cook them in flour and in peanut oil, very light peanut hot oil, and just cook them slowly one side, and don't leave them too long, and then cook them on the other side, only probably about a couple of minutes, and then you just take them out the pan. So this is after they've been filleted, washed in salt water, and now they're ready for the fry pan.